Good morning, everybody. Frozen Fan Watching out here. It's 11:31 p.m. on Thursday, April 27, 2023. I have some sad news to pass along to you. That former talk show host Jerry Springer has passed away today at the age of 79 at his home in Chicago. He was alongside from being a talk show host, he was a journalist, actor, producer, lawyer, and politician. He was the 56th mayor of Cincinnati from 1977 up until 1978. But he was known for his tabloid talk show Jerry Springer, which aired between September 30th of 1991 and July 26th, 2018. He had the Jerry Springer podcast in 2015. From 2007 to 2008, he hosted America's Got Talent and Judge Jerry from September 19, 2019 to 2022. He was born Gerald Norman Springer in the London Underground of station of Highgate, while the station was used as a shelter from a German bombing during World War II on February 13th, 1944, in East Finchley. His parents, Margot and Richard, were German Jewish refugees who escaped from Landsberg onto North Prussia, now Gorzo Wielkopolski, Poland. His maternal grandmother, Marie Kelman, was left behind, died in the gas vans of Chelmno extermination camp. His maternal grandmother died in the hospital at Theresienstadt concentration camp in Czechoslovakia. In 1949, at the age of 4, Springer immigrated with his parents to the U.S., settling in the Kew Gardens neighborhood of Queens, a borough of New York City. He attended nearby Forest Hills High School. And his earliest current event was when he was 12, watching the 1956 Democratic National Convention, where he saw and then was impressed by John F. Kennedy. He earned a Bachelor of Arts from Tulane University in 1965, majoring in political science, and earned a Juris Doctor from Northwestern in 1968. He became a political campaign advisor to Democrat Robert F. Kennedy. Following Kennedy's assassination, he began practice at the Cincinnati law firm of Frost & Jacobs, now Frost, Brown, Todd. And he was a partner-in-law in the firm of Granker, Sudman, and Springer from 1973 to 1985, alongside former NBA agent Ronnie Granker in Butler County, Ohio, Magistrate Harry Sudman. He ran for Congress in 1970, but he did not unseat Donald D. Clancy, but took 45% of the vote. And he testified before he had spearheaded the effort to lower the voting age. And he was an Army reservist at the time, and he was called to active duty and stationed at Fort Knox. And he was discharged when he resumed his campaign. He was elected to the Cincinnati Council of the city in 1971 and resigned in 1974 after admitting to soliciting a prostitute. And of course, he ran for governor of Ohio, but he ended up losing. And he ran for Senate in 2000, but backed down due to negative action association with Jerry Springer. And he wanted to run, but decided against it because of his age. His broadcast career was at WTOL New Orleans FM, WEBN FM in Cincinnati, and WLWT. He won 10 local Emmy Awards, and his final thought on Jerry Springer: Springer would remain at WLWT until January of '93. He resided in Loveland, Ohio at the time. And the Chicago-based NBC station in '97, WMAQ, hired Springer to serve as a news commentator. It was popular among viewers. They resigned Ron Majors and Carol Marin. Springer resigned after that. His broadcasting career started in '91 and took the format of the Phil Donahue Show. And in 2002, of course, Sons of the guest Nancy Campbell Panitz, who was murdered by her ex-husband after they appeared on May 2000 episode with his girlfriend, filed suit in Sarasota County against Springer's producers and distributor, claiming he created a mood that led to murder. The estate dropped all monetary claims against Jerry Springer. And of course, The Springer Show was on in Britain in 2005, and it beat its talk show rival Trisha Goddard 5-1 in the ratings. Springer Hustle was premiered in April of 2007, and Jerry Springer's podcast in April 2015. It aired its last episode over 27 seasons, and it aired reruns on CW on September 10th of 2018. And Judge Jerry was canceled on March 9th of 2022 after just 3 seasons. He was also on America's Got Talent, replacing the late Regis Philbin, who he's now in talk show host heaven with. Springer on the radio from 2005-2006. He hosted Miss World in 2000, 2001, Miss Universe 2008. Guest host for WWE Raw, and he hosted The Price is Right Live. Bet you guys didn't know that. And he hosted Baggage on GSN. and also Tabloid on Investigation Discovery, hosting the Alan Carolla show. And of course, he did well in the UK, and he appeared on Married with Children, Ringmaster, The Defender, George Lopez, Days of Our Lives, Late Night with Conan O'Brien, Chicago, at the Cambridge Theater as Billy Flynn, and Netflix's show Happy. A cameo appearance. He starred in Roseanne and X-Files, The Simpsons, The Wayans Brothers, Sabrina the Teenage Witch, Space Coast Coast to Coast, Austin Powers, The Spy Who Shagged Me, Gary and Mike, Mad TV. Of course, he was also on the Paul O'Grady Show, Question Time, Saturday Kitchen, Whose Lines It Anyway, Jason Ellis, Desert Island Discs, Hell's Kitchen, and Drop the Mic. And he appeared on Countdown, Chris Moyles Show, The Andrew Marr Show, Blue Jam, and This American Life. The third season of Dancing with the Stars, of course, he ended up being eliminated in the 7th week. And who do you think you are? He traveled to Poland, where his maternal grandmother had been sent to the Kilno extermination camp by the Nazis and killed, and his paternal grandmother died at the one in the Czech Republic. He wept openly when he learned of how they died. Of course, QI through the keyhole, 8 out of 10 cats. He was on Masked Singer. He was eliminated on Muppet Night with Cat Graham. He, of course, recorded Dr. Talk, and of course, he was an executive producer of Steve Wilkos show. And he sat in and performed 6 songs ranging from Elvis to the Tennessee Waltz with the Lazy Birds, an American roots music band based out of Black Mountain, North Carolina. Didn't even realize he was a country singer. And he died at his home in Chicago today at the age of 79. He was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer just a few months before he died. So Jerry Springer left a big legacy behind in talk show hopes, and he was a great for our time. One of the most controversial, but still, he was the best, and we were going to miss him very much. He was 79 years old. May he rest in peace, and I'm Frozen Fan 421. I'll see you later on for more videos. Until then, enjoy the rest of your morning.